Καλημέρα. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really delighted to be over here, and thanks to the opportunity of the CEO Initiative Forum for their kind invitation. There has been part of my career, I have been a CEO, and I know how it feels to be a CEO and how to see the future, because there's a big decision making when you are on the top of the helm. Let me begin by, of course, as I said, thanking our hosts for organizing this important gathering, and also acknowledging His Excellency, my dear friend, the valuable remarks we heard this morning from His Excellency Adonis, Minister of Health. He put a lot of references about UAE, and I'm really honored. He knows UAE quite well, and we've been working a lot in many different elements. So I'm really appreciating his good views and comments. As we gather here today, we are reminded that our true strength lies not only in agreements or investments. It lies on people. You are the people. In the innovators and entrepreneurs and young talents shaping our future, if we nurture ideas and support creativity, we build lasting and meaningful growth. In recent years, we have also come to appreciate the importance of resilience. Markets shift, challenges may emerge unpredictably, but those who diversify, adapt, and collaborate are the ones who succeed. Resilience is not only about protecting the present, it is about preparing our economies for opportunities of tomorrow. The UAE continues to advance its economic vision built on diversification, innovation, and promising sectors from renewable energy to artificial intelligence and advanced technology. This is the name of the future game. And whoever not thinking about it now, I'm sorry, you are a little bit late. We are proud that UAE cities were ranked among the top globally in the 2025 Smart Cities Index, Dubai 4th and Abu Dhabi 5th, and that the UAE leads the region in the AI Government Readiness Index, and that's reflecting our commitment to empowering digital transformation. Our leadership in AI has expanded further with the launch of Falcon Arabic, the first high-performance Arabic AI model in the Falcon series, and with the announcement of a joint Emirati-American AI complex, the largest of its kind, with a capacity of 5 gigawatts, supporting regional AI infrastructure for nearly half the world's population. Our focus on future technologies is equally strong, with more than 40 technology and AI-related projects, policies, and international agreements launched. We are also continue to deepen our international partnerships. The UAE's participation in the Lunar Space Station project, alongside the US, Japan, Canada, and the EU, and our role as the first Arab country with a permanent polar research base, reflects our commitment to scientific advancement and global collaboration. A vital element of this progress is a trust, particularly in digital age. As our economies depend increasingly on data, connectivity, and securing digital system, building reliable infrastructure is essential for businesses to innovate with confidence. Sustainability, too, is no longer just an environmental concern. It is a business imperative. Green energy, circular economy, responsible investment, and sustainable practices are not only good for planet, they are key to staying competitive in today's global economy. In this context, the UAE and Senegal will co-host the UN Water Conference 2026, reinforcing our shared commitment to advance global progress on SDG 6. Our national economic achievements reflect this broader vision. The UAE's non-oil foreign trade grew by 24% in the first half of this year, far outpacing a global average, reaching in UAE currency AED 1.7 trillion, and that's double its level of 5 years ago. Now, a lot of you believe that UAE is an oil-based economy. I can share with you that the non-oil trade business in the UAE now is reaching close to 77% in our GDP. So imagine less than 24% is oil contributing in our GDP. This is just for your information, and this is remarkable for an oil-producing nation coming from the Gulf region. The UAE's new ranks second globally in the number of new foreign direct investments projects, and third globally and first in the Middle East in sovereign wealth funds assets, totaling around 2.5 trillion US dollars. At this point, it's worth mentioning that the UAE ranked first for foreign direct investment in Greece in 2024, and I'm really so proud of this, reaching an exceptional of around 1.9 billion euros, and marking a major strength shift in large-scale acquisitions, particularly following the signing of the 4 billion euro strategic investment agreement between the two friendly nations. Now, the year 2025, I don't expect will be less than to be top direct investor as well. As you have heard about the investment of Pure Health at Hellenic Health Group. So this is another milestone and also another initiative in the food security and agriculture. In this spirit, I would like to address the business community present here today. The United Arab Emirates is open, ready, and eager to be your trusted partner and reliable. I underscore this. We see ourselves as a global hub for investment and opportunity, a place where innovation, resilience, digital transformation, and sustainability come together to support a new venture and long-term collaboration. My dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, today the G2G relationship between UAE and Greece is stronger than ever. And I'm very fortunate to be UAE ambassador here in Greece and to witness such a momentum of cooperation and relations. This solid foundation creates a unique platform to deepen our economic cooperation for the prosperity of both our nations. At the same time, our collaboration extends beyond our two countries. It forms part of a broader vision, one that seeks to expand economic ties across regions. Now, here we realize that if we only focus in UAE and Greece markets, we are relatively small markets, but we look at beyond our borders to make such initiatives and investments. The UAE Global Investment Strategy, especially through the comprehensive economic partnership agreements with key Asian and African partners, reflects our ambition to create connected trade corridors and long-term strategic partnerships. Within this framework, Greece is emerging as a natural gateway for the UAE into Europe and beyond. Its strategic location, its economic resilience. When I say resilience, I underscore this. You have been going through, let's say, a challenge, and you are bouncing back strong and stronger in many European countries, making it an ideal hub for Emirati investment across the continent. By leveraging Greece's connectivity and access to European markets, the UAE is well positioned to grow its presence in key sectors, from renewable energy and healthcare to logistics, technology, and of course, food security. This evolving partnership not only reflects on the depth of UAE-Greece relationship or relations, but also our shared vision for sustainable development, regional integration, and long-term strategic cooperation built on mutual trust and cooperation and win-win scenarios. Here in Athens, surrounded by history and deep culture, and among friends and partners, I believe this forum is more than just a meeting. It's an opportunity to imagine and shape the future of our cooperation, one that is innovative, resilient, and digitalized and sustainable. Again, thank you for the opportunity. I believe my dear friend Pavlos preparing a lot of questions, so I hope I can answer a lot of them. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Okay, sure.
Your Excellency, Dr. Al-Daheri, it's always a pleasure being in your company, but the keynote remarks you just delivered were utterly crucial for the dialogue that is to follow. Since you touched effectively on the first and second question.
Φωνή.
I think the sound.
There is a technical problem.
Yeah, I hear you, but I don't think they hear you.
Μην το λες. Every day is different, you know. There may be one day that you are stressed for other things. There are days that you are relaxed. No, the panels themselves do not stress me as such. Of course, you always need to be concentrated and focused. Yeah.
Nice conversation we hear.
No, but this is good. In the backstage, they discuss our discussion. So
Okay.
And say what we believe.
we are very good in finding solutions. Spectrum power, and it's like the
Yeah.
strongest.
This is
Yes.
Adapt fast. So I think that in a way, I'll start with the third question. How did the UAE pull this small movement? You are soon to celebrate
Yes.
your 54th day as United. And I think that there's
So?
of synergy in the unity
Oh, well,
and the
I don't know about that. But anyway. No.
Excellent. Taking where the dollar
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, Your Excellency, again. So, the small miracle to celebrate the 54th year. I guess vision, synergies, and a driver with technology has been the key.
Thank you so much for this is a really important question to address. I think very important. Let me take back to history, and I think we focus on the foundation of the UAE. And UAE built on openness, tolerance, accepting others and coexistence. You can see in the UAE people coming from more than 200 different nationalities, calling UAE home. We are very fortunate, I would say very fortunate, to have stable government over the years. Very fortunate to have a government and leadership who have a vision for their people, for their country. And also, of course, what's so important, the focus in whatever we do are the people, because people are the ones who will make the difference in the way to move forward. You can have all the tools, all the machines, all the elements, but if you don't have the people who are capable, dedicated, looked after by the government and the leadership, it will be difficult to see some success. So to answer your question, how we've been able to achieve all of this, you need to have a vision. You need to have a stability. You need to surround yourself and to be attracting a lot of talents. People, when I talk about talents, it's not only talents who are UAE nationals. We care about talents who are coming from all around the world. And we try to give them the opportunity how to expand and stretch their wings and to give them the trust and the ability and the means that they can do a great job and to contribute in the country's economics and business. So in short, this is to answer some of your questions, but what is important, people maybe to know, indeed, we are going to celebrate our 54th National Day anniversary in the next few days. And by the way, you are all most welcome to join us at our National Day reception. It's so important to understand what you witness and you see UAE's progress, it didn't come overnight. It was not really so simple and easy. Imagine this country, more than 50 years ago. I'm older than my own country, my own nation. So that's, when you reflect, that sounds very strange. But what is really important to share with you, and my father still lives, and my father have seen when there were no hospitals, no schools, no roads, no airports, to one of the most advanced countries around the world. So it didn't come overnight, but it came through having great leaders, a foundation of a vision where you can move forward. I hope I answered your question, Pavlos.
You did indeed cover it, Your Excellency, and I want us to close together with yet another remark. I take the fact that two main things, how to attract funding, how to attract talent at the same time. The smart money, and at the same time, the smart people who will help usher the new era into the country. 5.5 decades, yes, in the macro scope of things and how nations have developed, it's not a long time, but so much was achieved in a relatively short period of time. Indeed. So this is perhaps a compass, as we have the transformative forces of the great convergence, as per the theme of can we use technology, synergies, and successful models to do more together. And I want you, if you can, Your Excellency, to close with, let's say, an open call, a bit more specific, on these axes of cooperation and collaboration we can do more together.
Thank you. It's a very valid question, and it's this is what UAE's strength, that we strongly believe in cooperation. We realize and we recognize that to do well, you need to go beyond your borders. And when we partner with our mutual friends like Greece, as I said in my talk. We work together to look also beyond our borders. Our borders are not our limits. We start from our borders, but we look beyond our borders because there are so much opportunities we can build on. For example, Greece, they are having success stories in healthcare, success stories in agriculture, in food security, and also there's a lot of synergies in terms of AI and technology advancements such as data center and so on. So looking at these elements, we found a platform where we can work, where we can add value to each other. There's a lot of things you do better than us, and there's a lot of things we have been very advanced on. So how we can put these together to be great value for both countries and for the peoples. So to answer this question also more specifically, what are the areas that we really pay attention to? Simple as this: renewable energy, cross the board of renewable energy. Could be solar, could be wind, could be hydro. So this is an area. Of course, not neglecting the hydrocarbon, but how we can optimize the strategic hydrocarbon, okay, in a way to be great value for us for many years to come. We are not, this is depleting, and we don't want to be, they say, overusing it. So let's be more intelligent how to approach this. So this is about the energy. Another area which is important and we are really penetrating very strongly at is the healthcare. It's so important. And when we speak about healthcare, how we link healthcare to technology, how to ensure the longevity for the people, to be part of it through system, regulations, health insurance, advanced health insurance in a way to be able to keep the momentum of the advancement of technology. This is an area. Another area which is food security, I touched on, okay, which is agriculture and food security, this is the need for the people down on the road, and how to ensure and link technology and AI to be part of this. Of course, I mentioned technology and AI many times. So again, AI and technology so important for the future. So these are the areas, Pavlos, which I could be narrowing them in more focus. But certainly, while we move down on the road and building on the mutual trust and cooperation we have built over the years, how we can move forward.
And I keep your excellency as well, as I thank you for this excellent discussion. The idea of doing more via Greece for the Emirates and the region as a gateway, a strategic one to Africa and other proximate regions. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for this discussion.
Thank you, Pavlos. But also there another important area, how we are very fortunate that UAE become in the region as a landmark in terms of connectivity, in terms of supply and logistic center. Re-exporting from the UAE become so big network, and also in a way to be optimized, financially adding great value for UAE location, not only for the rest of the Middle East, but also to Africa.
So Greece to see it as a gateway for a wider region, as an export multiplier. Your Excellency, great messages. Thank you so much. I'll pass the floor to Mr. Tassos Zachos, thanking you so warmly for being next to us.
Thank you so much. Real pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.